Heidi here, finally getting around to doing this transformation video. I thought that I would start with the skirt first, as that will be the easier part of the DIY. So I'll probably do the skirt as part 1 and then the top as part 2. I've made a rough sketch of the idea that I have for the skirt. I will be doing this, but also a bit of a design down at the bottom here with the same black mesh. So this is what it looks like at the moment. For those that have not seen the whole video. The first thing I'll be doing is unpicking this seam here to separate them into a top and skirt, and then we'll go from there. Now that I've tried it on and decided where I'm going to put the waistline, I've pinned it down and then I'm going to get the sewing machine out and create a waistband. I made sure to put the zip pull all the way to the bottom before I separated the top and bottom, so I can still use the zip on the skirt here. I've now finished creating the waistband here. Next I'm going to add the panel of this fabric to this part of the skirt here. So I've got plenty of this here. All the other bits I have are just a little bit too small to cover that area, so I'll be using this bit. So as usual, I'm going a little bit off what I had sketched out originally. I had these two black metal D-rings on a bag which were non-functioning, they were just for show, so I thought I would put them to better use on the skirt here. I think it really, I was needing just a little bit of something else to add to it, because I will be doing the plastic buckles across here still, but I felt the need for a little bit of something else. And then as you can see here, I'm adding this in just to add a bit, balance the black and the colour out a little bit more. And yeah. Oh, and I've made a little label. I always used to do this a few years ago, and I kind of got out of the habit of doing it. But I made sure to make a label this time. And this is done by the machine. And just because of the nature of this fabric, it's quite stretchy. It didn't go straight across, but I like how it's turned out. And then it gives me space under here to put the date. I haven't put the month yet, because this could well take me a while, because overall I never managed to have more than a few hours here and there during the week, and even at the weekend, to actually just sit down and do this, because this is the dining room table, so I occasionally need to clear it, which is always really annoying, but you know. So I'm going to try and get as much done today as possible. But yeah, I'm going to sew this bit down next, and I'll do some black edging around this panel, as I have done here. And I've decided to put just another edging bit like this just around the top of the waistband. And then we'll go from there. I'll be doing these panels next. And I do need to get more of the webbing that will go here, so that will be the last thing I do. So yeah. For the edging on the waistband, I've decided to hand sew it, because it's now got very thick, and I would like my sewing machine to survive this project, so hand sewing it is. And I can be more precise with where the edge goes, and I'm folding it over just to tidy it up a bit and make sure it's comfortable. And the label is in. I started this right at the start of June, so it took me about 2 months to complete it. I'm not sure how many hours I actually took. Obviously not a full 2 months worth, but whenever I could fit it in. So yeah, I will show you what it looks like on now. Here it is, all finished. As you can see, I didn't end up doing the webbing and buckles across here, because I was thinking I really liked how it looked without, and then if I wanted that detail, then I can just wear a belt over the top of it. So I think that makes it much easier to wear, more comfortable and versatile. So I'm really, really happy with how it came out. With these panels here, I ended up just doing this one on the front, because if I brought it all the way across the back, then it would have kind of come in here, and it would have been a bit awkward to try and make that look tidy, so I think it looks quite good like this. And as you can see, the point almost touches the floor, even though I'm wearing platforms with it. But I'll probably be wearing shoes like this when wearing the skirt anyway, so it's not a problem. And I've still got a tiny zip here, which does actually help me get in and out of it, which is handy. There is quite a lot of colour on here, obviously, because I started with the plain yellow, but I really love this kind of thick net fabric over a really bright fabric. And as usual, I did change a few things whilst making it, but I just think it makes it much better. So of course next I will be doing the top part of the dress, so there will be a part 2 for that. Make sure you watch that one as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.